I'm doing 30 lessons under 30 for every day until my birthday on July 1st because I'm turning 30 and I've learned a lot of things in my 3 decades on this planet, and today is day 3 of that countdown. And lesson for today is that everything is temporary. I feel like this was something that was so hard for me to grasp in my earlier 20s, like not to be dark or anything, but I was just like, if this is life, I don't really want it. Like I was so like haphazardly suicidal. I'd be like, well, what if I just drove off the side of the road? What if I just drove into oncoming traffic? I couldn't fathom like the emotional pain I was in ever leaving, because I had been there for like so long since childhood. I had just endured so much trauma. By the time I was like 23 and like on my own and finally able to process the trauma for what it was, I was like, this is too painful for any one human to bear. And I still kind of feel that way. I'm like, it is a deeply overwhelming sense of pain. Like I lost my mom, had childhood SA, like my family dynamic is just super toxic. But at the end of the day, I found like good friends, a good therapist. Psychiatrist could be better. I feel like she's a little too like quick to increase my dose of SSRIs, and she's always like, quit weed and do more SSRIs, and like literally I have this like fungal infection on my tongue. It's a whole thing, and there was a month actually, I had really bad mental health because I couldn't eat and drink from the tongue, and she was like, I know it's the weed and you need more Lexapro, and I was like, I promise you there is a very physical solution to this problem, and it is solving the fungal infection that makes it too painful to eat or drink water. Because that's not a great baseline for a good mood, is not eating and drinking water. That's actually a recipe for a terrible mood. All this to say though, everything is temporary. Even the tongue pain, I keep trying to remind myself that it is all temporary and it will eventually heal. The tongue lore is like its own thing. There's its own video on that. Yeah, it's really painful, and there's a lot of times where I'm like, I literally have to choose between tongue pain or hunger pain, and the only thing that gets me through it a lot of the times is just knowing that it will end one day. Just don't know when that day will be, and that's kind of the hardest part of not knowing and embracing the temporariness of everything. On the flip side, when I'm in like a good season, I'm always waiting for the other shoe to drop because I'm so used to like things being temporary, you know, and especially good things. I'm like, those never last. And I feel like I learned that lesson really young when my mom died. I was like, wow, okay, so even your mom doesn't last forever. That's great news for an 8-year-old, but hey, we keep it pushing, and I'm still here. And even this life is temporary. I will no longer be here one day, not in like a dark suicidal way, but in the fact that it's like the circle of life and the cycle of life, you know? Anyway, bye.